Hello and welcome back to the Cricket Corner podcast with me, Vatsal Vora. Yesterday I had two separate episodes for two separate games, but today I'm just clubbing them into one. Both the games today were quite enjoyable to watch if you ask me, and let's start with the game which is just finished right now between the Mumbai Indians and the Royal Challengers Bangalore at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. RCB have recorded a nice and comfortable, easy 8-wicket victory over the Mumbai Indians with 22 balls to spare. And let's be honest, the RCB, the Royal Challengers of Bangalore, were on top from the very start of the Mumbai Indians innings. Because once you start to pick early wickets or early Mumbai Indians wicket, you get the likes of Rohit Sharma, you get the likes of Ishan Kishan, Cameron Green and Surya Kumar Yadav. That's their backbone. And once you break their backbone, it's really hard for MI to make a comeback into the proceedings. But credit to Tilak Verma, the youngster, scoring a quick fire 84 of 46 deliveries, 9 fours, 4 sixes with a strike rate of 182. That was the most valuable innings, one of the most valuable innings in Mumbai Indians history. This is like the 16th IPL, but the way he carried out, despite wickets falling all around him, I think it's commendable. It's very creditable for a young player who has a really bright future ahead of him. But his 84 could only propel Mumbai Indians to 171 for the loss of 7 wickets. As I mentioned, the top order didn't contribute at all. Rohit Sharma scored just 1, Ishan Kishan 10, Cameron Green 5, and Surya Kumar Yadav with 15. So, as you can see, just 31 runs contributed by the top 4. Then you have Tilak Verma's invaluable 84. Nehal Vadera scored 21, and that was all it wrote for the Mumbai Indians, because that's how things work. If your openers and your middle order don't contribute, or the top order don't contribute, you cannot expect a lot from your lower order, especially in the T20 format, when lower order, are expected to score quick fire runs when they come out at, let's say, in the 14th or the 15th over and get those quick fire runs. You cannot expect your middle order to bail you out all the time when they are out in, let's say, the 5th over or the 6th over. That's a lot of pressure on the middle order, and something which Mumbai Indians need to consider when they come out to play again in the Indian Premier League in the second game. But credit to RCB, wonderful batting performance from them. Virat Kohli and Faf du Plessis opening the innings, and it was such a joy to watch them bat. They were batting so effortlessly. It showed how good the Chinnaswamy pitch is and how well the RCB bowlers bowled to restrict Mumbai Indians to just 171, because Virat Kohli and Faf du Plessis put on 148 run partnership, the opening run partnership that is, and once Faf was dismissed, I think he was dismissed in like 14th or the 15th over, and the game was already done when the skipper was dismissed. Virat Kohli unbeaten 42 Virat Kohli unbeaten on 82 of 49 deliveries, 6 fours, 5 sixes, a strike rate of 167.34. He ended the run chase by scoring a 6 over long on, and that was fitting how the innings was completed, because Virat Kohli was the star of the show today. Faf du Plessis was excellent as well. I think he took the ascendancy, and Virat was like on the back foot. But once Faf was dismissed, Virat Kohli just took up from where the South African left and scored those remaining few runs that was required in the end. Faf du Plessis scoring 73 of 43 deliveries. He scored 5 fours and 6 sixes. Reverse of what Virat Kohli did. Virat Kohli scored 6 fours and 5 sixes, but Faf has scored 5 fours and 6 sixes at a strike rate of 169.7. And in the end, once Faf was dismissed, it was just a formality for the Royal Challengers of Bangalore. Dinesh Karthik came out to bat at number 3, but was dismissed for a not. Then came Glenn Maxwell, showed why he's the most feared batsman in world cricket, scoring two sixes from the 3 balls he's faced, ends the game on a high. And credit to the Royal Challengers of Bangalore, thoroughly deserved victory. And that was the reason why they finished the game within 16 overs, because we all know how the IPL works. When you try and get into the playoffs in the IPL, you are always concerned about your net run rate. So it's really important for RCB to get those early net run rate score when they were on the ascendancy to probably help them towards the latter stages of the tournament. Talking about the Mumbai Indians bowling, it was they were pretty expensive all around. Jason Behrendorff, none for 37 of 3 overs. Arshad Khan, 1 for 28 of 2.2. Jofra Archer, none for 33 of 4 overs. Cameron Green bowled just 2 overs, but he conceded 30 runs. He did pick up a wicket off Dinesh Karthik towards the end. And Ritik Shokeen, 1 over for 17. So none of the Mumbai Indians could keep their head held up high, apart from Piyush Chawla, the veteran, bowling all 4 of his overs and conceding just 26 runs. And that was like 11 dot balls in an innings. And that's what experience does. Because let's be honest, Mumbai Indians lack experience in their bowling as much as even more so now that they don't have Jasprit Bumrah in their ranks anymore. So that's something Mumbai Indians need to work on as the season progresses. But another unwanted record made by the Mumbai Indians. I think this is now their 11th consecutive season where they've lost the opening game of the IPL season, and they will be hoping that the record ends here and they get those early wins as quickly as possible, because you don't want to go down there towards the 3rd and the 4th week of the tournament, with just 1 win or no wins whatsoever like they had last time around. But credit to the Royal Challengers of Bangalore, they looked excellent. Then bowling was great as well, with the likes of Siraj and Karan Sharma picking up crucial wickets, Michael Bracewell picking up a wicket as well. The only downside of their bowling was the injury to Reece Topley. Reece Topley, according to me, bowled excellently. 1 for 14 of 2 overs, but I think he tried to, in the field, I think he dislocated his shoulder, I guess, and this could be problematic as far as RCB are concerned. But let's hope the Englishman is fit and could contribute to the Royal Challengers Bangalore's cause this season, because because they already have Josh Hazelwood on the sidelines as well. But if they have someone who can replace Reece Topley, is probably David Willey, Englishman, yet another Englishman, and they had Michael Bracewell, who can easily be replaced by Vanindu Hasaranga when he is back as well. So players to come into this RCB side to make them even stronger, but they didn't need them. They have made a strong start to the season already, as they record of 8-wicket victory over the Mumbai Indians in their first game here at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. Quickly moving on from the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore to the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad, where the Sunrisers Hyderabad took on the Rajasthan Royals in the afternoon game, the game before the MI versus RCB game. And it was the Rajasthan Royals who recorded a very comfortable 72-run victory over the host Sunrisers Hyderabad. And this was mainly down to the Rajasthan Royals batting, if you ask me. They were excellent with the bat, hard hitting from the very first over, with the likes of Yashasvi Jaiswal and Josh Buttler giving them a flamboyant start to open the proceedings and take the score past 200. RR posting 203 for 5 from their quota of 20 overs, with Yashasvi Jaiswal and Josh Buttler both scoring 54 runs each, and captain Sanju Samson then chipping in with a crucial 55. But it was a start which Josh Buttler provided, which was the stepping stone for RR to put on such a mammoth score, and taking Sunrisers Hyderabad out from the very first openings, like the early stages of the game. Sorry for fumbling for the words there, but yeah, It was Josh Butler's innings which was really crucial as far as the Rajasthan Royals are concerned. He scored 54 of just 22 deliveries, 7 fours, 3 sixes with a strike rate of 245.45. That was a platform which RR needed. And the likes of Sanju, Samson and Shimron Hetmeyer towards the end, and Yashasvi Jaiswal, of course, took the mantle from Butler and just carried on hitting the ball all around the ground. Yes, you must be saying that at one point in time, it looked like Rajasthan Royals could be posting well over 230 runs. But yeah, of course, once you get one of your star batsmen out early, like Josh Butler was especially just the 5.5 overs on the 5.5 over mark, and he still scored 54, and the score was 85 back then. So like 85 runs before even the power play. So very quick start. But yeah, once he was dismissed, the run rate did fall down a little, but in the end it was taken care of to make sure that Rajasthan Royals post that score above 300 or above 200. The first 200 score reached in this year's IPL was in the fourth game itself after a couple of 190s by the likes of Chennai Super Kings and Kings 11 Punjab on Friday and Saturday respectively. But yeah, important innings from Sanju Samson as well. 55 of 32 deliveries for him. A very healthy striker of 171. A real statement of intent from Sanju Samson, showing the Indian selectors why he needs to be there in the Indian limited over side, particularly with the World Cup coming along, and the injuries to likes of Pant and the form of Surya Kumar Yadav and KL Rahul, always a worry as far as ODI is concerned. I think Sanju Samson, this is one of the most important IPLs he will ever play, and a good start for him as far as his chances for the Indian selection is concerned. And I'm sure Sanju Samson will be able to carry on with his good form, and let's hope that he makes it to the Indian squad sooner rather than later. But as far as Sunrisers Hyderabad batting is concerned, well, it just collapsed. I think the pressure of chasing 200 on the home soil was a bit too much as far as SRH are concerned, and it showed in their batting because none of them contributed like the way Yashasvi Jaiswal did, or Josh Butler did, or even Sanju Samson did, because there was just one score above 30, and that was Abdul Samad towards the end of the innings when the run rate was already out of SRH's hand. But apart from that, 27 of 23 from Mayank Agrawal, a struggling 13 from 21 deliveries for the debutant Harry Brook, and then Rashid scored 18 and Umran Malik wowed the crowd with a quick fire 19 of 8 deliveries toward the end when the game was already done, wrapped. But credit to the RR bowling. Once again, it was Yuzvendra Chahal, 4 for 17 for him. He's IPL royalty, isn't he? He's like one of the most underrated players in IPL history. I think has he not surpassed Malinga, or I think he's level with Lasith Malinga as the second highest wicket taker in IPL history with 170 wickets. And that for me is a really commendable feat as far as Yuzvendra Chahal is concerned, because we all consider Lasith Malinga to be the best fast bowler in Indian Premier League history, along with, let's say, the likes of Jasprit Bumrah and possibly Dwayne Bravo. But really well bowled by Yuzvendra Chahal, and 4 wickets for him, and 2 for 21 with a maiden in there for the maestro Trent Bolt. Trent Bolt picking 2 wickets in the very first over. It was 0 for 2 for SRH, picking up both Abhishek Sharma and Rahul Tripathi in the very first over, which was a maiden, 2 for 21 for him. And RR really look good when their star players always perform. If let's say Sanju Samson and Josh Butler perform with the bat, and Trent Bolt performs along with Ravichandran Ashwin and Yuzvendra Chahal with the ball, those 5 players can take RR to new heights and possibly to the playoffs yet again after missing out on the IPL title last season, losing to Gujarat in the final. But these 5 players are absolute key. Those being Buttler, Samson, Ravichandran Ashwin, Yuzvendra Chahal, and Trent Bolt. But another player who just floats around in there was Jason Holder. He picked up 1 for 16 and an excellent catch of the bowling of Trent Bolt to dismiss Rahul Tripathi in slips. I think his contribution will be important as well, and it was a thoroughly all-round performance from the Rajasthan Royals, and the batsmen contributing with the bat and the bowlers picking up key wickets at regular intervals to make sure that they record a 72-run victory against the host Sunrisers Hyderabad. So those were the 2 games from the IPL on Sunday, the 2nd of April 2023. Rajasthan Royals beating Sunrisers Hyderabad by 72 runs, and Royal Challengers Bangalore beating Mumbai Indians by 8 wickets at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium. Too early to look at the points table, but Rajasthan Royals lead the charts after all 10 teams have now played 1 game. Rajasthan Royals have a net run rate of 3.6. Lucknow Super Giants are second with a run rate of 2.5. Royal Challengers Bangalore 1.898, and Gujarat and Punjab have 2 points each, but their net run rate is below 1, so they take 4th and 5th place respectively. A lot to look forward to in this second section of the Indian Premier League now, because all teams have now played 1 game each. So from tomorrow, it will be the second game for all the teams now, and tomorrow is going to be a blockbuster game. Chepauk, M.A. Chidambaram Stadium will be all yellow tomorrow to witness the Chennai Super Kings, the return of the Chennai Super Kings, and they will be taking on the Lucknow Super Giants. Lucknow Super Giants coming with a win under their belt. Chennai losing to defending champions Gujarat Titans of the opening day of the IPL. So they will be wanting to, get their first victory under their belt when they take on the LSG tomorrow. But that's the thing for tomorrow. You can expect an episode on that game on the Cricket Corner podcast as well. If you're listening this on YouTube, then make sure you are liking, sharing, and subscribing. I think I've mentioned this before as well. I'm hoping to get 50 subscribers by the end of the 2023 IPL. You guys have 2 months to press the subscribe button, but might as well do it right now. If you're listening this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, make sure you're giving me those wonderful 5-star ratings and following my podcast as well with the notification bell turned on. So that were the 2 games from the Indian Premier League on Sunday. RCB beating MI and Rajasthan Royals beating the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Thanks for tuning into this podcast. This is me, Vatsal Vora, signing off. Ciao for now.